metal ions in a in the in a, in the metallic lattice. So this is lattice now. So this is the two distance. Means you take here one positive, you take here one positive, and just you take the distance from here to here and divide by 2. So this whole distance is called radius of metallic. It is clear now?
Excuse me, sir.
Huh.
Sir, what is this last word in the first line of this metallic radius definition? Internuclear.
It is defined as the one half of the internuclear.
Okay, sir.
It is internuclear. Okay, this is your interview. I think now it's clear. No problem. Internuclear understood. So this whole distance up to here is the metallic. So basically, if you see all the three radius, so which is the bigger one? So this is the first is the radius of van der Waal is the bigger one. This is the bigger one. Then next is the radius of metallic is second, and then third is the radius of covalent is the small one. So this is the order of the decreasing order of the radius. I think now clear. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Understood now? Easy only. Now we see the variation of atomic radii in periodic table. After that, we will see the ionic radii. First, you see variation of atomic radii in periodic.
So where is the covalent bond in this example, sir?
Cl2. We did a Cl2 here. Where is the covalent bond? Here. Covalent na. Bond is covalent Cl2 molecules. We see
Yes,
covalent
sir.
here.
But I'm talking in that metallic bond example. It is only metallic bond, no, sir. How is that covalent radius?
No. I'm comparing. Here we are comparing. We are comparing.
Oh, you're not just taking this atom. You're comparing on the whole for all atoms.
In every time, van der Waal is always bigger atom. Okay. Always bigger atom, and covalent radius will be always smaller atom because they're bonded now.
Sir, metallic radius is applicable for heteroatomic also, sir.
Heteroatomic in metal, how will be heteroatomic? Metals are element of compound. Yes.
Elements, sir.
So why you're making compound?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. It will come now. This is chemistry. All chapters are interrelated. Okay. It will come. Don't worry. It will come automatically. If you study sequence by chapter, you won't have problem. Actually, this chapter only studied after the atomic structure. Otherwise, you can't able to understand. Okay. First is your mole concept. Then next chapter is atomic radius, and third chapter is chemical bonding. Then after that, we study the periodic properties. Okay. So, but chemical study you have not studied. We directly jump to periodic properties. That is a wrong. Okay. So let us see first.
Sir, but in the case of metals, the metallic radius and the atomic radius will not be the same, no, sir?
No. Atom radius is actually there is no atom radius. Radius are actually van der Waal, covalent, and ionic, and your metallic radius. These radius are there. This can be calculated. Atom radius, how do you calculate? We don't. Atom has no boundary. Okay, this is only hypothetical. These are only atomic radius only hypothetical. Now see here. So when we see atomic radius means we will talk about these type of radius. Okay, clear?
So the distance between the nucleus and the last valence shell is hypothetical, no, sir?
Yes, it's hypothetical. Because we don't have sharp bonding. Already we have given answer also.
Yes, sir. You
Now
have
we
written in
see.
the first class itself.
Yes. Now we see along the period means left to right or right to left. We take better left to right or right. We take left to right. So in the left to right, what will happen? Van der Waal radius, it will increase or decrease. In left to right, Van der Waal radius, what will happen? It will decrease or increase. Hmm? Yes, Van der Waal radius will decrease with increase of atomic number. Right? Clear? Yes and no? Atomic number. Why it will decrease? The question is why it will decrease? Because effective nuclear charge is increasing. Because jet effective nuclear charge increases. Nuclear charge increases. When this charge increases, size becomes smaller. Understood now? This is one point. Yes. Now let's come to the second point, right? So, what is the conclusion from here? Conclusion is alkali metals are largest size along the tree, right? Alkali metals have the largest size along the period, right? Largest size along the period. Okay, if you say lithium, boron, and if you go up to fluorine, so this will be small, and because the jet effective is smaller, na. Jet effective is less. Here jet effective is high. So when jet effective become high, size becomes smaller.
Sir, is it because like every time we go towards the right, sir, in periodic table, that time we are adding one electron and one proton, sir. So
In the same
proton
orbit.
means
So
more
protons is increasing.
attraction, but if the electron is added in the same orbit, same orbital means it won't repel it in the opposite direction.
Yeah, obviously, how you increase? You can see here also. Jet effective means we can calculate here also. Na suppose. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
So we can also write, lithium is your 2 1. This will be 2 2. This will be 2 3. So we have every time 2 orbit, but electrons are increasing. So jet effective is increasing. When jet effective increases, obviously this is your flow will be 2 7. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yes, we are increasing. Every time we have only 2 orbit.
So, but the difference won't be the same, no, sir.
Because jet effect is more in fluorine, yeah, jet very less in
So, sir, I'm
lithium.
asking like the increase in the Z effective as we increase the atomic number, sir. It won't be the same, no, sir. It might increase.
It won't be the no. It won't say. It will decrease along the period. I wrote and decrease here. Here I wrote very clearly. It decreases from left to right. Okay. It's clear now. Now come next point. Point number 2. Yes. They will ask you these questions only. They will ask you. No. Here numerical we don't have. Okay. It's good now. Theory only there.